What's going on, people? K Wills here today to bring you my review for Bleach Chapter 596. And guys, I have to tell you, Mayuri started to become one of my favorite captains in Bleach. I mean, the way like he uses his intellect and his devices that he creates and the drugs to counter, his opponent's abilities or their attacks, because he's not the strongest fighter. You know what I mean? Like he's not known for his sword techniques and all that. He's the mad scientist and he's sadistic too, and that just adds bonus points to me with Mayuri. But he's definitely in the top three for my favorite captains. I'm really enjoying Mayuri, especially in this arc. So we started with chapter. We see Kensei and Rose. They arrive. They have marks on their face. They still look zombified. And Hisagi tries to attack Kensei, but Kensei just puts a whooping on him with his bare fist, knocks him out. And we find out that Mayuri has control over them. He enters the scene, and we go back to where the Arancars were fighting Kensei and Rose. And apparently, what happened was the Arancars didn't defeat them, which was good. It wasn't like they overpowered Kensei and Rose. What happened was their blood had spilled onto Kensei and Rose, and thus they couldn't move because Mayuri infected a drug inside of the Arancars' bodies, and so that way, if they would be touched by their blood, they would be paralyzed and they couldn't move. And Mayuri explains after he injects Kensei and Rose with the drug, what it does, it changes the composition of the blood because he knows that with the zombie chick's ability, Gazelle, that when she puts blood on somebody, it depends on like exactly how strong somebody is. Like if they're weak, then it's like one drop would be easy to control them. But if they're like somebody like captains that are very powerful, then it takes like a longer process for the blood to spread through the heart and through the entire body. And Mayuri explains that now he has control over her zombies, and she was surprised, and she got stabbed in the chest by Kensei, I believe. And I don't know if she's taken out yet or if she's like dead. I hope she's not because I just want to know exactly like what is Gazelle. Is Gazelle male or female? What's her backstory? Because you got characters who call her out saying, "Hey, you're a dude," and she doesn't really address it. She just kind of avoids that question. So obviously, there's something going on with her. Hopefully, she's not dead, and maybe we find out about her and her backstory. Maybe somehow Juha was able to help her. I have no idea. But then we go back to with Pepe. Pepe tries to control Kensei, but then Mayuri explains that love doesn't work on his zombies because his zombies are better. He has better control over them, and Kensei just put a whooping on Pepe, and I'm so glad that happened because Pepe, he just sucks. All right, I mean, the fact that Kubo decided to have another Stern Ritter to have the powers to control somebody is so repetitive right after we dealt with Gazelle, the zombie. And I didn't really understand that. Like, well, I thought it'd be something different with this dude. Like, maybe Pepe was a spiritual, something dealt with, I don't know, something much more complex than just love and being able to control people by using his love. I don't know. I didn't really like Pepe at all. I don't think a lot of people agreed that Pepe is just not everyone's favorite Stern Ritter. So after he did the barrage of punches, he gets taken out, and Pepe is kind of just pissed off. And then we meet up with the glutton chick, who looks like she's fine after that punch from the Power Girl, and that's how the chapter ends off. And I'm pretty sure she's pissed off because she got punched in the face with the Power Chick, and it was because of the fact that Pepe was controlling her. So I know maybe it's time for to eat. I mean, because we know her abilities that she's able to eat people. Maybe she'll eat up Pepe. And I'm actually surprised that the fact that this girl because she's petite, she's small, and yet she's able to survive, Byakuya's, onslaught. And I don't know, something about her, it just seems like she's a big deal than what she is. Like, her abilities go beyond that. Like, maybe she'll eat somebody and she gains their abilities. Maybe, like, she'll pull a Kirby. Maybe that's it. Maybe she's Kirby. She's the Kirby in the Bleach universe. I don't know. But it looks like afterwards, maybe she'll take out Pepe, which would be a good thing because I'm sick of Pepe to begin with. And I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what she's gonna do. Like, is she's gonna fight all of them, Byakuya, Mayuri, and with Kensei and Rose? That seems a little bit too much. And I'm guessing now that Mayuri has control over Hichigaya and Rankiku, I guess. And maybe they can reverse the process. I'm not sure, but Mayuri, even though he only cares about his experiments and not that much with Soul Society, but he does have his own sense of pride for the Gato 13. He knows that because he explained to Byakuya, because Byakuya's like, oh, why don't you just let them be dead? And Mayuri's like, well, don't you think it would be a dream for a Shinigami to protect the Serite even after death? You know what I mean? His way of thinking is pretty interesting too. And also, if I was Mayuri, I'd just tell Byakuya, hey, this is war. We do what we can to win. You know what I mean? If I have to take control of these guys, then so be it. This is war. But I don't even think though Byakuya needed Mayuri's help. But it gets the job done quicker. You get Pepe out the way. And I'm actually, I thought about this. With Mayuri's intellect, I'm actually surprised that Juha didn't consider him to be a special war power, because we know with the special war powers been revealed, they're really strong characters. But like with Kenpachi, Ichigo, he was gonna make Aizen one, but Mayuri's smart. His intellect, like if I have a chance, I would get Mayuri on my side. I would not want Mayuri as an enemy. Someone like him to spray all these crazy drugs, these crazy inventions. I would love to have him on my team, too. But anyways, overall, I thought this chapter was really good. A good balance of action, and Mayuri once again, man, just stepping up. And like I said, he's becoming one of my favorite captains in Bleach. So I guess in the future we're gonna see the glutton shit go against everybody, but I think that's kind of too much. But maybe we find out more about her abilities. It's not just eating people; it's something else. Maybe she gains power or something like that. Like I said, maybe she'll be the Kirby of the Bleach universe. But thanks for listening in. I'll see you guys later. Leave your thoughts down below. Predictions for next week's chapter. What do you think of Mayuri? And are you also glad that Pepe is done? Thanks for listening in. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Have a good day.